Hey guys, I'm here to get into one of my all-time favorite musicians, Iggy Pop. Now, he left a significant impact on me when I listened to the Stooges, and I know a lot of people might look at it funny, like how are the Stooges and Iggy Pop one of my all-time favorites? Because they seem like vastly different kind of personalities. But honestly, they kind of lured me out of a certain, I guess, they just kind of woke me up with what the truest foundation of rock and roll is. That classic spirit of just like that kid just rocking out. And then just like the family's kind of getting a little frightened by him, the kid. The rock's legend moves past judgment, and just kind of bees herself in a very unique kind of way. Like, this is that band. I think they did it better than any other. But Iggy Pop kind of went on to have an interesting solo career, right? The same year as David Bowie had a genius year, which is 1977. So I think Iggy Pop just got drained of the nihilism. I mean, by about the late '70s, Iggy Pop hit a phase where he was just burnt out. Because that's the thing about the Stooges, they were very representative of the dark side of the '60s, which certainly consisted in some intense drug use. So all through the '70s, Iggy Pop was going hard until he got really crazy by 1977. So, I mean, this is just really original in how he expresses himself in a new kind of way. Songs like China Girl and Sister Midnight are just really great songs that kind of sound like a lot of the feeling that the album Heroes particularly evokes. It's almost a little like cold and robotic, but it's just really cool sounding. And I feel like, I like the song China Girl a lot. This version just as much. Songs like Sister Midnight are really great because it feels very electronic in its expression. And it feels like Iggy Pop's just a really unique man. I think the best song on here has got to be Knife Woman, which I first heard that song in the film Train Spotting. And that just blew me away because this is just so good. I really love how Iggy Pop just kind of takes on just being what it is to be a punk. I think is my favorite way of all time because it just feels like sometimes you just got to come out in a moment and just say something that's weird or eccentric, but it could be for the better. If you learn it a certain way, take your spark of madness to something beneficial in a certain kind of way, like being honest within your madness. I think like I've seen this as a modern foundation of a lot of emos doing. I think Iggy Pop is my favorite walking emo, and a lot of one of my favorite. I mean, most musicians are emo. I think that's the interesting foundation I'm kind of coming down to in a lot of ways. But this is just Iggy Pop kind of doing his own thing entirely. But it really gets even better on the album Lust for Life in the year 1977. And this is just Iggy Pop kind of moving forward to something that's incredible. I love these songs so much. Songs like The Passenger particularly evoke just what it is to just move forward with the solo. All these chord structures, like songs like Dum Dum Boys, which is really great. And I love the vocal melodies here. They're the most beautiful Iggy Pop's ever sounded ever. And he says it's not a word you associate with Iggy Pop, but I think he's more soft and sensitive here in his own kind of way, but still with his mysterious edge. That's the thing. The man's very mysterious. His madness. That's what I kind of like about his expressions, and it's just raw to the point. I get a feeling that's very unique. I think that's just really cool in a lot of ways. Like it just feels like him and David Bowie were actually living together whenever this is made. It's interesting. Both had the genius time. This is perfectly representative of just a lot of tired energy going on in the late '70s. I think they were very ahead of their time in what they were feeling in this moment and perceiving. David Bowie, particularly with his album, whoa man. Potentially my favorite one. That is Title Station to Station. I'm filling out the David Bowie. That's I'm taking him in. He's of what he's done for me. It's just been so overwhelming. I think I'm still perceiving David Bowie because he's such a original man, but unique beyond depths. Like literally, like I understand as the Beatles, David Bowie too, as he walks it singular, but Iggy Pop all the same. Kind of just is a wonderful walking force, and just the build up to everything going on in the Stooges. Just kind of pop, bringing it to the best levels of pop. Songs like 16 and Success are all kinds of fun. I mean, this album's really fun. That's the thing. It reminds me a lot of like 2000s alternative rock energy, like the best kind, but the youthful kind. Not the sound that sounds old. Because obviously, every album Iggy Pop made himself in the 2000s, it sounds like, well, these two are literally, I think even he knows it. It's like literally his energy is youthful as can be. So that spirit is meant to be expressed by the youth, but it's prime, 1977. Iggy Pop had some awesome stuff going on. So I can't wait to talk about David Bowie, honestly. I think it'll have to happen. That man certainly did something. So I'm still taking that one next. David Bowie is so powerful. He sounds like he's to change the center of the world, it feels like. Iggy Pop was with him, though. So certainly he was feeding off a lot of what David Bowie was going through in 1977. Really fascinating. Really interesting. Iggy Pop.